In a remarkable 2018-2019 season, the FSU women's basketball team exceeded expectations with 22 wins and just 7 losses. With 4 wins to start this season, the team credits much of their success to graduate assistants JILLIAN Dunston and Nick KJAERHOLT, who are responsible for devising practice plans for the scout team they mentor.
So our scout team is boys that are enrolled at school here, and we use them to help get our girls better every day. Pre-season, they're there to defend and all that good stuff, and then come in season time, they'll normally imitate players that we're going to play against. So if we're playing Michigan State, we'll probably have someone be their point guard, someone be their wing, and they kind of do their tendencies to help our girls learn how to guard these things.
We just come together and we have to learn a bunch of different plays for the teams that the girls are going to play against. And that could be 5 to 10 plays, like within a 30-minute span that we have to learn very quickly. But the most important thing is for us to assist them by knowing the plays of the other team so the girls can be familiar with that when they play in their games.
The scout team consists of 15 FSU male members and a few transfer members of the basketball team. Practices are hard and fast, and both Dunston and KJAERHOLT credit the scout squad as being instrumental to the team's success.
There's a lot that goes into it that I think goes kind of unnoticed, but it's hard to replicate, and these guys do an unbelievable job of doing that, and that's also kind of where, you know, my role comes in, is trying to help them understand what it is that the coaches are looking for, and then just, you know, do our best to execute the practice plan and game plan for our girls.
Anytime we win, I feel like the boys help us tremendously. We played LSU a couple weeks ago, and it was a big time scout assignment, and we really needed our boys to hone in and focus, and they were so locked into that. And I think that helps our girls so much. They played each player very well, so then come game time, the girls already knew what was coming.
Assistant coach Joy McCorvey also works closely with Dunston and KJAERHOLT to ensure the process runs smoothly, and she is certainly no stranger to their work ethic. After coaching Dunston while she was a collegiate player herself at the University of Michigan, she only offered praise for her precision and focus.
She was a phenomenal player. One of the toughest players I've ever had the opportunity to coach. And I love that carries over into her role now. She's on those practice guys and coaching them very hard. So it's been awesome just to watch her transition. It's been a growing process, but she's a sponge and she's hungry and she wants to be great.
I didn't really realize how much goes into preparation and planning. And the girls only see when they get food after practice or when they are printed the scouts and it's handed to them, but they don't know how much work really goes into creating all those things or how many moving parts there are.
After utilizing specific software used to provide an in-depth analysis of the trends and tendencies that influence game strategies, KJAERHOLT and Dunston work with the scout team to provide the best possible preparation for the women's basketball team.
We use Synergy is one of the platforms that we use to upload game film and also download opponent game film, which is also a great tool for us. You know, one of the things we do, and we do personnel breakdown. It's easy to go in and find the clips that you need for each player that will ultimately be shown to the team.
JILLIAN and Nick, they do a great job at making sure that we understand each play so that we could run it the best way possible while we're practicing against the girls.
And as aspiring coaches, KJAERHOLT and Dunston are also learning as they teach, preparing themselves for what lies ahead.
I want to go somewhere that I'm going to learn, because I'm learning so much from Coach Sue and all her staff, but I think another best form of learning is hands-on learning, so I would like to go into a coaching position where I can learn right away and make an impact. So
I would want to be a head coach one day, and then hopefully that goes well, and if there's a chance to end up in the professional ranks, WNBA, that would be awesome. I would love that as well. But, you know, it's good to have a plan, but we'll see how it goes.
Coach McCorvey offered strong parting words for JILLIAN and Nick, showing no doubt that success lied ahead.
It's not always an easy task, but they do a great job of trying to prepare the guys and just making sure that they're locked in and they're focused. And we owe a lot of wins and a lot of our prep to the practice guys and to JILLIAN and Nick.
I'm Kenan Scott for Noles All Access.